This is an advanced tutorial for those who are comfortable with the earlier sessions we've done. We're going to try and draw an aeroplane. To do that, I want to use select face, hover on the top, right click, new sketch. We'll call it fuselage, and we'll call it top of block 3. We've already got some other ones, so we've got to give it a third version. Tip it up with the white L, draw yourself a rectangle. Try and be pretty much centered down the center of the block. Be nice to try and soften the nose and the tail, so hover on the edges so that the two change color. Do it small. If you do it too big, you're going to have problems later on. There, like that. So undo if there's a mistake. Zoom in. You can either roll the ball in, make sure both have turned turquoise, lay it on its side so you can see what happens, extrude it with the red arrows, choose a small number like 4, 5 or 6, say OK. I need wings. I still want to draw in the same work plane. Right click the mouse, new sketch, call it wings, say OK. You've now got 2 pencils in there. Tip it up with the white L, looking straight down at it. Probably best to draw the wings in one go. Don't draw 2 separate wings. That way you'll end up with a closed shape better. It's a bit harsh, that. So let's drag that line out a little bit. Put it in 3D so you can see what happens. Extrude it with the red arrows. Smaller number, 3. I want the tail now. So to come back to top of block, new sketch, tail, say OK. You should now have 3 pencils. Tip it up with the white L. Draw a thin tail. I'm going to do it thicker than you think. I'll show you why in a second. Tip it up. And I'm going to extrude that like everything else. But I'm going to say taper angle. I'm going to choose a small taper angle, like 2 or 3. Let's see what happens. You can either grab the yellow dot or type a number in, but you should find that that starts to slope a little bit. That'll be useful for removing it from the mold. I wouldn't go too tall, it will get stuck inside the vacuum forming mold. Say OK. File, save your work. Preferably save copy as each time so that you get a different version.